Hey y'all, hey everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you guys are. Hey you guys. Hey Erica, hey sis. I love the live this morning. I was going in because Jazzy just, she pisses me off so bad. Hey Nicole, hey baby, Lisa plus three, Rosita, Melissa, Alicia, Patricia Cox, Mary Blue, hey sis. Hey baby. So I'm going to give it a few more seconds for people to come on in. We're going to have a short live today. I might drop the link so somebody can call in, and then we'll finish the live off with that. Um, I wanted to get into a little bit of Liv and Jazzy because, I've been going for a little while, and I just wanted to update, anybody who has not been, which I'm pretty sure everybody has been tuning in to what's been going on in these YouTube streets with Liv and Jazzy. Hey Amelia, hey Love, Nicole, Love. I mean, this is actually like the first day that I've actually like got a second where I feel good. Good enough to get on live. So, I'm feeling a little bit better. I turned 13 weeks today. I know I still got so much time, but I know as the weeks go on, I should be getting better and better. So next week, well, I think, what do they consider 13, 14 weeks? Your second trimester. So I'm getting there, slowly trying to feel better. Um, hey Dreamcatcher, hey Love, hey Violet King. Yeah, so I'm just slowly trying to feel better, and you guys know once I start feeling better, we got the lives every day, y'all. Videos out every day. It's just, yeah, it's definitely been a lot, but I'm just glad I've been getting some help with, like I always say, with my babies, and they're okay and straight, and that's all that matters. But thank you, Rosita. Hey, Love Noel. Hey, baby, you're just listening. Okay. Hey, D. Hey, sis. So, you guys, as you guys are coming on in, stop what you're doing right now if you are in this live, and go ahead and hit the like button. You guys know, we always like to because y'all, when I get into the live and I get in the middle of it, I totally forget to just be like, hit the like button, so I want everybody starting just coming in, or if you're leaving back out, to hit the like button coming in or before you leave. Like I said, good morning, good afternoon to everybody. Second trimester will be better. Glad you're feeling better. Take care of you. Yes, yes, Patricia. That's what I've been trying to do. I've been missing you all, but like with this sickness, so I don't. There's just not a way around it to like just, oh well, it's just you have to just take time off for yourself and get better. It's just one of those things. So yeah. Thank you, Amelia. I mean, I know I'm still gonna feel bad probably to like the 20 week mark. That's usually when I'm cleared of the sickness. I'm full in effect, but you know how it goes, ladies. Hey Glam Nails, hey Love. So you guys, I'm just gonna get straight into it because, like I said, I'm not trying to make this live too long. But we're just gonna get into a few updates. Shit, gas is 4.29, girl. It's crazy. It's crazy how high this gas is right now. It's unfortunate, especially, for the people struggling enough to put food on the table and pay their bills. And then, you got to pay all that money and gas to get to work back and forth. I'm pretty sure the buses probably have been more packed, like the DART buses have been more packed, since this gas has went up, because I know, some people really genuinely cannot afford to pay, 4.29, a gallon. I mean, even y'all remember back in the day when gas reached to $3, we would be like, "Oh my God, it's so high up." I remember back when I first got my car, gas was like 2.50 at max, and that was like an expensive thing. So it really does suck, and I hope everybody's, finding a way to manage through without, it's just it's like I said, it's really My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. My husband called me. Y'all, every time I start these lives, my husband calls me. I'm like, yeah, do not call me for like a good another hour. I'm on live. It's I hate that, y'all. Don't nobody call me all day long, and then when I get on live, all these people want to call, especially my husband. Can you guys hear me now? Girl, uh, he stays every time I get on live, and I don't know why he calls, because it's just like you don't get the notification. I mean, he subscribes to my YouTube. So why how don't you get the notification that I'm on live? Because this man always knows when I post. He's always watching the videos. So it's just like, how did you just not get that notification that I was live and you still decided to call? Thinking I'm gonna stop a whole live, just no. What was that? Gonna buy a magic carpet, girl. Okay. A magic carpet. Hey, all gas prices kept me home this weekend. I was not pleased. I have gas though for now. Yeah. Everybody's trying to manage, and I hope everybody does. I mean, this world is already, struggling enough with, rent prices going up. I know in this mom group that I'm in, she basically said that her rent had went up $800 without no notice. And I don't know if that's like a pandemic thing for the reasoning for that or what, but people's rent is raising, food is outrageous, the shortages of everything, gas is outrageous, cars are outrageous. It's terrible. And I think, I really do think that these companies need to pay their employees more, because I mean, there will continue to be shortages everywhere until these companies pay these people livable wages. It's just like these fast food, these retail people, all these people, they're so backed up. Anymore you go to a fast food restaurant, it's always backed up because they have no help. And it's just like, okay, well, what do you think anymore? 11, $12 an hour is the livable wage for people the way that these prices are? People are trying to stay home, find side hustles, ways to make money on their own, because it's just not enough, when you have a whole family. And yeah, $800, girl. I don't know. It's terrible. That is legal. No owner. When I looked at it, I was like, how in the hell are you allowed to do that? But I don't know. I've never had that happen to me, so I don't know. Yeah, she's either lying or getting taken advantage of. That's a lawsuit, girl. Whatever it is, I had to look at it like, oh my God, sis, that's terrible. $800. I've heard of like $50 to $100, but never an $800 rent increase. Um, yeah, it's terrible. So I hope everybody manages in some way to, get by. Everybody has their own struggles, no matter how much people want to portray on this stuff that, on social media, that um they got it all and doing it all, but everybody is going through some type of, struggle, or some type of issue right now. And it's really crazy and, sad, but it's just the world that we live in today. Even me and my husband, just like, being young and trying to, not young, but just trying to, get everything together and trying to, establish it. It's really hard for people in our day and age now that are like just graduated high school and still in the process of getting everything together. It's not like back in the day when, our parents could buy a brand new house for, you know, $30,000 or a brand new car for 5,000. It's just not like that anymore. So, it is what it is. But so like I said, everybody hit the like button. Everybody who's just coming in or going out. But anyways, you guys, let's just get into it. So I haven't really been paying too much on Liv, paying attention too much on Liv, just for the simple fact that, there really hasn't been too much going on with her, too much tea that she's been dropping or that anybody's dropped on her. I know that recently, her friend from Subway, that was the allegedly or is the person that was helping her, sleep with that Denzel guy while she was down in Texas, and Gerard had to report her missing. I know that, that there's been, a little bit of tea spilled on that, but nothing as far as with, the baby. I know that she changed now her YouTube channel name to Liv's Way instead of Liv's Life, which, I'm just like, that's just so stupid. I guess it's a way to rebrand herself after all this stuff that's been going on. I mean, Liv's Life, when you search up the Liv's Life, my bad, Joe. When you search up the Lives Life, I mean, you don't even when she had the channel as Lives Life, you didn't even see her channel. It was like all reactors, all reaction videos. So I guess she's just trying to rebrand herself now, and I guess she's not showing her family anymore. She's not doing any more family vlogs. She just said that she's going to do like a podcast type thing. I know y'all seen her on live with the microphone and the backdrop and all that. And it's just like, sis, it is too late for that now. It's too late. You've already got people all involved. We followed this pregnancy for the last 8 to 9 months. Sis, you cannot just, do that. That's not, I know a lot of people say, well, that's her business, her life. But sis, you cannot just, it doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. You already have got people stirred up who have bought numbers of things. You've made 3 registries. You've asked for cash apps. You've gotten tons of money from this. Sis, how in the hell do you think that you could just sweep this under the rug and then that's it? Everybody's supposed to forget about it. Everybody's supposed to just go along with this rebranding thing. Hey, Fran. Hey, love. Hey, Mo Lady. Like, hey, sis. Hey, everybody just joining the chat. Like I said, hit that like button. Yes, happy Monday, ladies. Um, the podcast is not giving what she thought it would. Yeah. Nobody is here to watch that, sis. All this time that you've been on YouTube, we have seen you do the family vlogs. We've seen you do the thing with Gerard, the kids in the vlogs. We've seen that for the past, what, how long has she been on YouTube? 3, 4 years, maybe longer. I mean, we've seen that all along. You started this pregnancy journey, quote, pregnancy journey. And, you said that this baby even went as far as to say that the baby had heart defects, to say that the baby had Down syndrome. And now all of a sudden you just want to change up the channel and give nobody nothing about the baby. Just no reasoning as to, I mean, obviously the reasoning is that, obviously it's one or two things. She genuinely truly does want to just, stay away from the family blogging and, the whole baby thing, and she just wants to continue on with just herself because, I guess she's feeling the heat now from people, and people have come out about her, and, just she can't handle the heat, so she wants to transition her channel into a podcast type thing. Or, it's that this baby situation was fake, and she truly needs, another way to just go around it and just, go on about her business. She's charging $20 a month to watch your grocery shop and drive around. No, thank you. Yeah, I mean, everything that she's posting on the Patreon, we've already seen in vlogs. Those are basically vlogs that could always just go on her channel, and she probably will make more money off of them being put on her YouTube channel instead of just, staying on her Patreon channel. People are in, crises right now. I mean, people are struggling. And you think people are going to add on an extra $20 a month to watch you grocery shop and drive around? Like, sis, that just makes no sense to me. Her podcasts have been getting, the 6,000. I basically call it reactor views because as much as these girls talk down on reactors and say that they're above reactors and they have this big following, y'all be getting the same views, if less than reactors at this point, nowadays. So yes, I saw her crying about the kids. Yeah, and in her latest Patreon video, she basically admitted that one of the reasonings she got the kids taken away was because of Zolo, because Zolo was around. And she basically tried to say he never hurt the kids, he never did anything, but she just doesn't understand why, that ended up mattering and her kids getting took. And sis, as much as you talked on this thing about Jazzy having men around her kids, and every time Dick and Harry, every other bitch on here, you know, talking about their kids and their baby daddies and all that, sis, you are no better, because all those females, as bad as people talk about Jazzy, And she's just been getting her ass saved. These girls get their ass saved because, they have YouTube as an excuse. They have every excuse in the world when CPS comes on these girls' doors. And, Jazzy's main one is YouTube. She can get away with that because, we all know if that was an everyday living and if she was probably down here in another state, those kids would have got taken away. So taken. I said taken. See, now Jazzy's got me being dumb. Y'all were in her live yesterday when people were getting on her ass for saying token. Now she's got me saying it because I'm speaking on this dumb bitch. So let me rephrase myself because I have proper vocabulary and all that. So yeah, y'all, I was dying when people were coming for her yesterday for saying token. She's crazy. She is crazy. But sis, you're 30. You're 30 plus. See, these girls are 30 plus. We still got to school them on how to raise their kids, school them on how to clean the house, school them on how to keep them in, school them on how Taylor took. Girl, got me over here saying tookin. Got me over here saying tookin. Now I'm mad. Now I'm mad. Because I just allowed myself to stoop down to that dirty, ratchet, ghetto, uneducated level of saying tookin. We love you, Taylor. Thanks, friend. Like it's crazy. I was just about to get in that too. Like the whole token thing. This girl still saying token, even after people corrected her on it. She still proceeded to say token. But we got to school these girls on everything: how to keep their legs closed, how to wash their ass, how to. It's just like, sis. At what point did these girls ever have mothers to school them on? You know like how to wash your butt right, how to mother, how to you know keep a man or find a proper decent man that's not a felon and that's pedophile, whatever. I mean, do these girls like do they know how to do anything on their own? And that's what's even more alarming, that these girls have the nerve to keep having all these kids and are as dumb as a brick. I mean, like, what can Jazz really teach her kids? And, I'm starting to think that's why I never see sis sitting down at the table doing homework with these kids, because she doesn't know a goddamn thing. I mean, what the hell are you going to teach these kids and you don't even know your damn self? What the hell you're saying and doing, you know? But as far as Liv, she's trying hard to get away from this pregnancy lie. Since the podcasts aren't working, we still want to know where is baby JJ. Over the weekend she did post like a PSA live, and she basically explained that she was going on a vacation with her boyfriend and she wasn't going to be able to be posting any lives. Or that thumbnail, Liz hair is wheat thin. Girl, it must have been greasy as hell, or it is thin, because y'all know when your hair gets like real dirty, it gets like real thin. So I don't know what the hell was going on, but um so yeah, she did the PSA live, and basically she was saying that she was going on vacation, and people were like suspecting, since she was like so huffy and puffy and she had to keep turning off the camera, like muting it out, and it sounded like she could possibly be having contractions. People had wondered, like, well, did she go into labor? I mean, but we clearly have seen, and I wish I could show you guys the pictures, but clearly from the pictures that she posted this weekend on the Instagram, that she's home. That girl is right home. She was posting all weekend, eating her food, eating out. Like, sis, if you're on a whole vacation with your man, why are you eating takeout? Like, takeout. What are you? Who does that on vacation? I know I've never went on a vacation and done takeout, unless like I'm stopping at a quick fast food to eat during the day. But sis has been home all weekend long, and I honestly think that she had did that because she didn't want to post anything. It was a quick excuse, so she didn't have to come live and do those podcasts, which we already knew that she wasn't going to be consistent. She wasn't going to do this every day like she said she was. Basically, like, it was supposed to be like a talk with Liv or coffee with Liv type thing that she had tried to do in the past that failed miserably. Everything that she tries to do just fails miserably. She's inconsistent. And at this point, I don't even know how she still has a channel. And from what I'm thinking, like, sis, you're gonna be forced to come back on and tell your business or show something, because I just don't see that channel lasting, with just doing podcasts about your baby dad and him cheating and you cheating. It's just like, that people don't care to hear those stories anymore, sis. We've heard them stories 20 million times when you sat on live drunk every night with Brandon, even before then when you left Gerard. Like, sis, we're all tired of hearing about Gerard and your cheating sorrows and how you hoard around and cheat on him too, because you did your share. Let's not act like, Gerard was just the only one that was, cheating. And in his case, he should have been cheating, because if you can just, be with a man for that many years, have his kids, and just go out and just screw the next man because you think he's cheating or he's doing something, sis, you don't love that man. Okay. Any woman who's married or with a man for, 5 plus, 10 plus years will tell you that if you love a man like she claims that she loved Gerard and she had these kids by him and all this, sis, you can't just go up in the next dude's house and just spread your legs. And it just, for me, it doesn't work that way. I know friends up in here. I know that's not something probably Fran would do. I know that's not something any married woman would do, unless you've been having that on your mind the whole entire time. Um, yeah, what pregnant woman loses hair other than Jasmine? Girl, I don't know. I really don't know. Where did all that food go? She did a grocery haul not too long ago. The kids aren't there. Who ate all the food? Girl, I just think she buys food for Stella to make, because y'all know that Stella does live there. I just think she buys, food for Stella to eat. And then she eats out, because I don't ever see home cooked meals from her. Um, so I'm just guessing that, the little food that she buys is for Stella. I don't know. Hey Ruby, hey baby. Yeah, girl, never. Like, no married woman does that, it's not to say that only men can cheat and women can't, but I will say, for somebody who so-called claims that you are in love with this man, and built this life together, and you had these kids, and you were together for 7 years, and she did admit that she was with Gerard 3 months before she got pregnant. And I honestly think that was mistake number one. That was what doomed the relationship, since day one. The relationship was doomed since day one. No relationships that I know that last, they never have kids within under the first year. I mean, I got pregnant with my husband. We had our first child when we were 6 years in. And I wanted to make sure, because I was raised with the ain't nothing father. So I wanted to make sure that, when I got pregnant by a man, that he was gonna be, the he was going to be the best father to my kids. I know the struggles, especially with girls, when you have a father not involved, and you have, hey Verena, hey love, hey Southside Black Butterfly. I know how sucky that is. So I wanted to make sure that me and my husband were gonna, be in this for the long run. That, and it's not no guarantee, but I couldn't ever see myself getting pregnant by a man that I've known for 3 months, that I've been with for 3 months. Whether he's the cutest thing walking, he's got all this money, he's got this, he's got that, a job, a car. I mean, it just, so the relationship was doomed from the beginning. She said that he was cheating before they even got together, which is just like, sis, if you knew the man was cheating before you guys got together, then why did you stay and make two more babies with him? And then, you're shocked when you claim the whole relationship he's been cheating and doing this and that. It's just like, I don't know. So all in all, that's old news. I mean, it has to do with the podcast. I knew that when she did this podcast, we were going to hear something about Gerard. I'm starting to wonder, did he oh yeah, having a child is a major life decision. Yeah, I wanted to be careful, because y'all, if I tell you my life story, with my parents, and what I went through as a child, up until now. You guys will be like, okay, well now I know why you waited 6 years to have a child, with a man. Because I just didn't want, like I said, my kids to go through, you know, go through that when it could have been preventable. These girls, a lot of this stuff is preventable, but I think that sleeping with men with these girls is way more important. That's the most important thing. They don't care about the after effects or what could come out of it or what. I mean, they just don't care. They don't think ahead. They don't think. And I'm one of those people. I really think about my future. It's not always about just now. What feels good now. It's about the future. It's about your kids' future. It's about, is this man going to stick around? Which I'm not saying that Gerard is, he's a great father. I think, for getting pregnant in 3 months with a man and, all the cheating and all the back and forth and all what she's done, I think, he's a great father. And that was, a great pick, but for most situations that I have seen, it's just these girls don't think ahead of time. They think in the moment when it feels good with these men. And your children have to pay for that in the long run. And I would hate to explain to my, especially I have two girls and they love their dad. I mean, they love their dad. I mean, every weekend he takes them to the park, just him. When he gets home from work, he goes straight in the shower and he comes straight out and it's all about his girls all night long. I mean, I never once had to say, can you please do this? I mean, nothing. So, it's yes, college is expensive, especially for 5 kids. I mean, there's no way she'll be able to probably send all 5 kids, if let alone one. Um, her entire, yeah, it's gonna be all about Gerard, and you know, I'm starting to think like, did Gerard get this thing on her where she's not allowed to speak on him? Because sis has been sure as hell speaking a lot on Gerard for having this order against her to where she's not allowed to speak about Gerard online. I mean, she has surely spoken. She doesn't mention his name. I think maybe that's part of like the order. Maybe she just can't say his name, but I guess she could chalk it up to say she's talking about anybody. So I don't know how that goes. I've never, Cicely, hey, love. So I don't know. I think Gerard warped by his lawyers not to speak so much on her. Yeah. Cause he hasn't, came out and spoke on anything, regardless of her speaking on speaking on stuff. He has not came on here from what I've seen to say his piece furthermore, explain, y'all know what, 1 or 2 weeks ago or maybe 3 weeks ago, she made the claims that he was over there hitting Christian and the kids were sleeping all in one bed and trying to say that he wasn't feeding his kids when they were hungry. So I don't know. I mean, that right there, I thought that Gerard would go live to address those things. But, I think at this point, Gerard knows that, um, Gerard knows that the people know what's really going on. And I don't think he thinks he has to explain himself furthermore, with anything. We know that Liv lies. We know that anything that comes out of her mouth is not credible. We know that Gerard is over there taking great care of those kids. The kids always look happy in every picture. I've never seen the kids miserable or look like, they want to go home or yeah, she has ran his name out. It's time for her to respect her kids' dad. It's awful how she does that. It's not good for the kids. Oh yeah, and I'm really curious to see how those kids act with her. We probably won't be seeing the kids. She probably won't be filming the kids because I heard that she's supposed to be getting the kids for spring break. So that's coming up very soon. The kids will be back. And I'm curious to see how the kids will act with her. You guys know when the kids came back the first time and she showed them on live, they were clearly acting definitely different with her. And I think that's when it's really going to hit her that she really has to get her stuff together. When your kids are coming home acting like they don't know you and they're not used to all this and they want to go back home with Gerard and Nisha, so she better get it together because those kids those kids will be, making it known what state. I mean, Robin and Christian are old enough, even Ryan. I mean, my 2-year-old is smart and will probably, know to a certain extent what's going on. Them kids are smart and they will catch on, and if they haven't already, it was sad when she explained that one day that when she came back from Jazzy's house that one day, she said that that Christian basically cried to her and told her, why did she leave them? She don't love them no more. And, as a mother, like, how wasn't that enough to just make you just, I don't know. I don't know. I question, but happy, fresh, fed, and clean. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, he has the babies. There's nothing more to say. Exactly. We know clearly who's the fit parent, who's mentally stable, and who's best right now to have the kids, and that's Gerard. I mean, and it's weird because she has her mother there. I mean, it's not like she does this as a single mother. She has no help. I mean, Liv has her mom there 24/7 to help her. You're not I mean, she's a single mom, but she's not, because some some mothers don't have that option, to have their mother stand by and help raise their kids when the father ups and leaves, because most mothers have lives of their own, husbands of their own. They don't have time to drop with everything they're doing, drop a whole life and just, go help you raise your kids. I'd have told that girl, look, I raised my kids. I will take these grandkids on the weekends or whatever, but no, I'm not raising and I'm not helping raise any. No, I'm not doing that. No. And it'll be the same for my daughters. You have those babies, you raise them. That's just, I mean, unless like there was a certain situation to where, Liv was a non-functioning, she was a full-blown drug addict and she couldn't raise the kids. But, Stella does not help anything. She makes it worse. Yeah, Asia, I would have lost it, girl. I would have lost it too. If my child was crying to me talking about, Mommy, you don't love me anymore. Why did you leave us? I mean, I would have been like, look, get our ass, look, get back in court. Something needs to be done. Something needs to be done. Cause no, ain't no way my kids are about to be out here thinking and, oh, Mommy don't love us no more. No, no, no. Why have those discussions with your children? She's trying to get them to say something on tape. She's going to lose her visits. Keep playing. Okay. She better not pull that. Y'all know Liv pulls, y'all remember when, it was this Thanksgiving when she was recording Robin on the phone with Gerard. She does stuff like that. And I'm going to drop the link right now because we're already 35 minutes in. And I feel like some of you may have your own thoughts, maybe different, maybe the same as what we're up here, talking about. She brought all this upon herself. Her aunt, oh yeah, they definitely backfired. Definitely. These mothers around here walk around like they're untouchable. The kids can't ever get taken, but it's seen in Liv's case right there. You make your bed, you lie in it. You want to have pedophiles and felons around your kids and think that, oh, well, I can still be this great mother. And not only that, sis, but you had, I mean, the son, y'all remember when Zola was there? It was a nightmare. I mean, she's sucking D on camera. I mean, Zolo's, hookah all day long, smoking weed. She's on live finessing cash apps to get studio time with him. You know, he's treating the kids all terrible, looking annoyed because they're around. I mean, it was a mess when he was there, and this was all on live. I think sis forgets this. We seen all this on live. This is not accusations. This is not allegedly. We seen all this on live. Do you not forget that people can screen record this stuff and put this online? And it stays up there forever. Some of this stuff, when your kids one day look you up online, they're gonna be seeing some of this stuff. That video of you allegedly that you didn't, suck no dick. But we know, sis, we know what you did. We know how you get down. We know. All right. It takes hours to be up in your house and sleeping with you. Ain't no weeks, months trying to. No, we know. Man comes in there. He's cute enough. He's getting it. So we know what you were doing. And we know Gerard was watching every last bit of it. And I'm sure all that was used as evidence in court. Liv is happy to have this freedom. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You don't play with your kid's mind like that. No. But oh, yeah, she's happy for this freedom. This is what she always wanted. Y'all remember when Gerard left, and this was when she was still in that rent to own house. And she said, "Oh, he gets to leave and live his life, and I have to be here with the kids, and he gets to start a new life with his girlfriend. They don't got no kids, so of course they can have fun and do whatever." And it goes to show you, sis, that man didn't want to have no fun and leave his kids behind. He wanted to leave you behind, but he wanted his kids to come with him. So don't even pull that. Don't even pull that. But she always claims that all her 20s she was having kids and she didn't get to enjoy her 20s. So, sis, from what I've heard and from what people have talked about, you plenty enjoyed your 20s with or without kids. You were still over there getting yours in. You had all this time to up and leave your kids for a few days to go screw a man and ride around with him all day, go on to parties, playing spin the bottle and this and that. What mother of what at this point? At that point, I don't think she had Ryan. I think it was just Christian. But you had all this time to go and screw these men and go play spin the bottle and go missing for days, sis. Not any real mother has that option. I'm pretty sure any mother comment 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 no if you are a mother and you don't even have time to be dipping off with your kids for multiple not dipping off with your kids, but dipping off on your kids for a week on end and just riding around and at that I think that was a married man. I think the girl that came on and exposed that was a whole married man. So where was his wife at? But do any of y'all mothers have that time on your hands? Because I know I'm not the only one. I know I can't be the only mother in this chat that does not have time to dip off on my kids like that. But see, she doesn't realize that she tells on herself. She contradicts herself, you know? And it's sad. It's sad. These kids, especially Robin, they will remember all this stuff. Oh, they will. Just like that false claim of Gerard hitting on you in front of Robin and she remembers all that. You don't think Robin remembers all your BS and all your hoeing that you did too? Robin remembers, because trust me, I remember all of my childhood too. Stuff that my parents probably think I don't know. Oh, I know. Girl was hustling cash apps for studio time. It's sad. So I dropped the link below if anybody wants to come in and comment on anything, and because it's sad. And then now, after the whole summer thing, we're fast forwarding to now. This girl is still claiming she's pregnant. Now, I would have thought by now, there would have been a baby shown, or she would at least try harder to convince. I mean, she comes on, drops a hint, leaves for a couple days, comes back on. I mean, y'all seen the Patreon video. Allegedly, she did go to the doctors, and this was the same doctors that she's been going to since day one, which kind of threw me off. Like, um, it was the same doctor's office that she was originally at that one day that she got the heartbeat and she showed it in the video. She's been going to the same doctor for a minute now. And I even went as far as to look up OBs in Florida. And I did not see not one OB with a parking garage or anything like that. But, she could be in another, who knows what OB she could possibly be going to. So I don't know, but it in the Patreon. It was the same place that she always parked in the garage, and she sat and did her lives, and allegedly claimed that she was going in to do a doctor's appointment. So she had some ultrasound pictures. It was like 3 or 4 in a row. So she convinces people, and then she comes back on, and it's like, okay, sis, you're not pregnant. But why play so many games with people? Like, do you really feel like you're that not important that you really have to continue on a lie like this? Like, do you really think that you are that bottom of the barrel that you really cannot get any attention, that you have to come on here and play out a pregnancy for 8 to 9 months? It's a whole lie, because that is going to the extreme for some attention. Sis, don't you got all them men you have all them different men you every night? Don't you have any of that instead of just fishing for attention? YouTube with fake pregnancy, fake doctor's appointments with fake ultrasounds. I mean, who's really going to the doctor for? Like I was that in one of her videos when she was in the office, I seen a teenage boy in there. And I will say that this is my first time being in. I will say I've never seen a teenage. I never seen a boy with this a teenage boy with his mom in an OB office. So I don't know. Maybe that's just how that family was doing that day. I don't know, but I no, 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 never see it. So I don't know. Zolo has, basically summed it up that it was a scam. It was for cash. But then I heard some people say that he's been with his son over the weekend. I don't know. So I like y'all, I just don't know. I don't, at this point we're all just, going in circles with this story trying to figure out like what the hell, like is sis really this delusional? Is she this psycho? Do we need to call a padded van to come over there and pick her big ass up and take her to the nearest mental hospital to get checked out and evaluated and put on some type of medicine? Because sis, that's what it's come to. And it's pathetic. Like I say, I mean, I don't know who watches this girl. I really wish Raquel, Gerard, somebody, girl, I don't know who watches this girl. And like I say, Raquel, sis, you need to expose, I know that's your sister and all that, but the real sources to what's really going on is Raquel, Stella, and Gerard. I'm sure Gerard knows, more of what's going on since, people have been saying that they can't get divorced if she's pregnant. So, and then I think she went back on to say that she is still I think she went on to say that she is still married to Gerard. So I don't know. Yeah, look at Josh showing legend. Moms need to be careful. Yeah, I mean, but like I just said in my recent video, if these are mothers don't care about their kids, how do you expect reactors and random people on the internet to feel bad for your damn kids? Like, or and protect your kids. Like, you as the mother, you're on live, and that's another thing with Jazzy, to go on with her, because it's been some stuff with her. She did that whole live where she showed Legends private parts, and the girl didn't even go back and block out the live till probably I would guess 1 or 2 hours, because I even went back in the live and um I didn't see it like live, but I went back just a little while she was already live, and I seen it, and I was just like, so nobody's gonna tell this girl that his whole private part was out, and why should you even have to tell a mother that? You've been on YouTube long enough. Sis, you've been on YouTube long enough. You block out that camera for that bum in the uniform, but you don't block out that camera for your own damn baby. And then posted another video and had a blocker on Legend again in her newest video. Like, sis, you don't learn. You have not learned yet that you can get in serious trouble, your channel taken away for doing some stuff like that. Oh yeah, they definitely will. They definitely will, Mary Jane. It's just like, these mothers, like, you have to tell them everything, but then they come online and they act so innocent. Like, what? Y'all are picking on me. Reactors are picking on me. The bullying won't stop. They're doing this. They're doing that. They hate the kids. They call them ugly. No, we don't, sis. Nobody calls your kids ugly. They may say they look like Philip, and you must think Philip must be ugly. Can y'all hear me? My bad, y'all. My phone acts so crazy when I'm on StreamYard. I really don't understand why. Hey, Kayla. Hey, love. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Y'all still can't hear me? Okay, y'all hear me now? All right, y'all. I don't know. Like this, my phone only acts like this when I'm on StreamYard. I really don't know why it does that, and it really just keeps me from going live as much because I know it's gonna be like some type of interruption, and then I'm gonna lose track of what I said. Okay. So I'm not gonna be on here too much longer because I hate having to keep starting over. Um so I'm gonna drop the link one more time. If anybody wants to call in, because we kind of switched on to Jazzy. We're talking about Jazzy. So if y'all still can't hear me? Somebody said no. Okay. Yeah. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. We're gonna, like I said, I'm gonna drop the link, give the caller a few minutes to speak on Jazzy, what you guys think of, this whole incident with her being mad at reactors instead of herself for showing and exploiting her son on live. It's just like, when are these moms held responsible for what they do for their kids with their kids? Like, Gerard was a responsible father and he made sure he got his kids out of, that situation. But, where's the responsible person for Jazzy's kids that need to get these kids out of their situation? I don't know. I really don't know. But y'all, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and end it because I just feel like this thing is just going to keep acting up and I'm not even for it. And I don't feel like keep going back on what I'm saying. So, I'm gonna end it right here, you guys. I know you guys can hear me, but I'm just gonna end it because I hate getting like losing my train of thought and then I just keep repeating myself saying stuff that I already done said. So we already been on here for 53 minutes. I kind of spoke on each one of the moms. It's a mess, y'all, and I might do a video today, one more video. But if I don't get around to it tomorrow, I definitely will either go live again or I'll put another video out for you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Hit the like before you leave. I'm sorry, you guys. This messed all up. I'm gonna probably just start going max like 30 minutes on my lives because um it just this acts up when I go like anything over an hour or close to an hour. So yes, Mo, thank you, baby. Yes, everybody hit the like on your way out. Make sure you don't forget to follow the Instagram that's up on the screen, Spill Tea with TaylorXo, and go join the members because y'all, I have the content coming out. It's just a matter of the editing and getting it out and having the right time. And since I've been so sick, it's not been possible. But I haven't forgot about that members content. So okay, okay, Patricia, yeah. Later, baby. Later, Southside. Later, everybody. I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their day. It's a beautiful day out. It's about like 70, 80 here. So, yes, everybody enjoy their day. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you go tune into the last video I just posted. Hit the like. Subscribe if you haven't already. Join the members and go follow the Instagram Spill Tea with TaylorXo. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I'm sorry that we cut right in the middle, but y'all, things happen, especially on live. And I like I said, I hate losing my train of thought. But thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you guys on another one. Thank you.